Very happy to welcome you today here in Marseille for something quite new. We are trying to launch a new kind of initiatives on capitalization, a concept quite difficult to implement. But today we are very happy, we are very proud at the program level to gather 5 different projects representing more or less other probably 30-40 projects behind them. So it's a first concrete initiative demonstrating the quality of your previous experiences and the capacity you have employed to concretize these kind of initiatives. So it's also a new experience for you, but take into account that it could be a sort of training for the future.
Pour notre chambre, il était important de s'engager auprès du programme MED et de vous accueillir ici au Palais de la Bourse, le lieu du Parlement de l'économie de ce territoire. Aujourd'hui, l'économie mondiale change de visage et incite les entreprises à se mettre en réseau sur leur territoire de naissance, mais aussi à nouer des alliances, des partenariats pour voguer comme autrefois nos bateaux vers de nouveaux marchés.
Le programme MED 2007-2013 a approuvé 144 projets. Et de ces 144 projets, 13 projets de capitalisation. Et de ces projets de capitalisation, il y a 5 plutôt liés aux questions de l'innovation et de la créativité.
You will be aware, I hope, that all regions and member states in the European Union have to develop a smart specialisation strategy in order to access ERDF for spending on research and innovation. And DG Regio is aware that this may be a challenge for some regions, or possibly most regions, and therefore they set the platform up in Seville to advise you. And actually one of the reasons why I'm happy to be here today is that as these strategies are completed, which they should be completed over the coming months, and we move in towards implementing the strategies and implementing the operational programs, the Seville platform will have a greater role in transnational cooperation. I did promise you I would tell you about smart specialisation, but it isn't about specialisation, just to give you a surprise this morning, even though the word is specialisation. In fact, it's about critical mass. It's about concentrating your resources in a limited number of areas. That's true. Smart specialisation is about that. However, it's not about choosing particular sectors where you're going to pour all your money into. In fact, it's about creating the conditions to find new niches within the strengths that you've got in your region. So it's in fact about diversifying from what you've got to find new added value areas of activity.
Our proposal here is to look at territorial cooperation as a framework for new outward-looking policies in the context of regional smart specialization. ETC needs recognition as a strategic, relevant and exploitable contribution to smart specialization.
Culture as a competitive factor has often appeared in the local and regional strategies of development. The contributions of culture to development of regions do not end with reinforcement of competitiveness and with employment creation. We think there was other important things like in the values, in the attitudes, in the practice domains, culture shows us as one of the main axes of the progress.
What are the main objectives for our region? We have two main objectives. The first one is to strengthen the more important industrial system in our region. And the second one is to support also the emerging and high potential clusters, considering also the possibility to increase the capacity of the regional system to face the societal challenges and to reinforce the importance of the service sectors connected to the manufacturing system that is the main important in our region.
We saw there is four levels of cooperation on innovation in the region, about coordination on the various policy. Coordinating the attractiveness strategy, the innovation and industrial strategy, and the territorial development strategy is something which is very much at stake in the south of the Mediterranean country, but I think it can be echoed in many of the European region.
We have developed some tools promoting this cooperation between different regions, countries and states within the European Union, especially under the framework of the smart specialization strategy, but also trying not only the general cooperation of all kinds of institutions, but especially supporting the SMEs and companies.
We are a business association focused on SMEs. We decided to go towards internationalization of networks and of clusters.
Which are the potentially winning businesses? Those that have some form of cultural anchoring, where you know that they're from the Mediterranean and not from the Baltic Sea. Open networked people, open networked organizations, but mainly networked people in them. An innovation mix, which you saw with the Penneconner project. Collective learning, this one surprised us, but the most potentially successful businesses had some dimension of learning. It was not selling something to a customer, it was engaging people in a learning experience. And finally, shared values. There some kind of ethical communication, something that had to do with communicating a new kind of answer to the issues that we are facing today.
Do we want every single region of this continent to be a creative force, to be autonomous on its creativity, to develop the creative potential of its inhabitants, and from this to participate to a global, multilateral, instant network between regions all over the world? I think that Europe has not yet decided the option.
Our vision mostly is to form a European-wide network made of SMEs within the creative industries to share knowledge, ideas, innovation, and anything that we actually think it's valuable to share. And the aim is to bring together companies from all these disciplines, all these subsectors, and provide them with the opportunities on the commercial partnerships, technology transfer, and funding opportunities as well.
If we speak of creative cities, it's because space matters.
Une des pistes qui a été choisie, c'est de travailler sur une réflexion sur l'articulation entre les politiques d'innovation des régions et l'économie sociale. Comment l'économie sociale pouvait contribuer à ces politiques publiques d'innovation et inversement, comment les régions pouvaient mieux inclure ces acteurs dans les réflexions liées à l'innovation.